For this fight, it's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And here comes the legend Joe Fraiser, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Failing to score with that right hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. Deontay, and down goes Wilder.
Dropped them already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. You want to get back into that.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Fraiser? Has he weathered the storm?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. It happened. You saw it here live. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. And there's the bell to start the round. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Good right hook. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Jab to the body. Haven't seen a lot of those. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Fraiser being much more selective with a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Is Fraiser in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Just keep whacking him to the body, keep taking away that air, and every time you see him take confidence, he's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. From getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of the next round.
Fraser's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last...
There's no way Fraiser survives this. Down goes Fraiser.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the ropes. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Fight. Don't let him get that confidence back. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him.
Facing Joe Fraiser, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Joe Fraiser is in trouble. What's keeping Joe Fraiser on his feet?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not...
Smoking Joe may go. Fraiser is in trouble again.
8, 9. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
So important now in this first. Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Working behind the jab.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
It's all offense all the time. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one...
Are we about to see the end of an era?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So here comes Saul Alvarez. Are we looking at Mexico's next great young star? Many believe we are. A lot of buzz surrounding Roy Jones Jr. So much hype surround. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That jab had to hurt. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
It's all offense all the time. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. But you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Come on, focus. Just relax and breathe. Take the minute. Breathe, breathe. Come on, suck it up, breathe. But you're not tired. You're doing so much work at camp. Come on. Breathe. Take the minute, get your breath. Listen, you're not tired. You think you're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done. Come on. How many rounds do we spar in the gym? How much work?
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Pensacola's finest is down. he's up, and the corner has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot.
This back, usually you don't need a... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. No rest for the weary. The right hook just missed.
All right, we dropped him already, so
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He did more work in the gym. That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tom. They're on fire in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The left hook scores. The right hook can't miss. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And breathe. Take the minute. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe.
And there's the bell to start the round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The straight right just misses. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Clean jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Both men step back for just a moment.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook had to hurt. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Breathe, breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. You're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired.
Huh?
I'm aroused. Breathe, breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe. Get that oxygen in you. Come on, focus. Just relax.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. It's all offense all the time. The straight right just misses. Sugar.
Damn, we're kicking his ass right now. See if we can keep this up, though. I feel like I'm throwing too many punches.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round. But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you?
Got dropped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
What resilience to be down.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Unlucky to miss with that jab.
don't let him get in your head. That's it. Stick to what you're doing.
It's all offense all the time. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. You'd like to see more jabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left hook missed. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Two, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round.
Come on, suck it up.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
I should stay away from him. I probably got this one.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for fighters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you all right?
Let's talk about Robinson in that.
Come on.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That should be the end of him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Focus. Just relax and breathe. Take the minute. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe. 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 Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. You're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. But I'm aroused. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe. Get that oxygen in you. Come on. Focus. Just relax and breathe. Listen to me. You know, and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and breathe. Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Get your breath back, and then we'll go again.
And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights?
Let's just stay away from him.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there...
Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh! Got KO'd the last round. I was gonna win anyway. I was like, I'm gonna just counter him.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a